What's going on, YouTube? It's Unger to the Max here. A salute to you. And just wanted to share a quick thought, which is this. Seattle is getting an NBA team in 2021. Don't know the name yet, don't know the logo, don't know anything. But why can't Seattle get an NBA team? So, I was thinking maybe an expansion. But then I thought of something else. And it's kind of based off something I heard from Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman when they were talking about which team is the better free agency destination. The Los Angeles Clippers or the Los Angeles Lakers. So, as you know, or if you don't, I don't know how you don't know this, but the Clippers and the Lakers share the same arena. Staples Center. Much like the Jets and the Giants share the same stadium. MetLife Stadium. Which is where WrestleMania was. Which, if you haven't watched WrestleMania yet, and you have WWE Network, I don't know why you haven't watched WrestleMania yet, but go watch it. It was amazing. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. But anyway, so the Clippers and the Lakers share Staples Center. The LA Kings of the NHL also play there, and I think the Los Angeles Sparks of the WNBA also play there. I'm not 100% sure about that part, so don't quote me on that. But I do know that the Los Angeles Lakers, who just released Luke Walton, and then today Luke Walton got hired by the Sacramento Kings, who fired Dave Yeager, which that was a very stupid move by the Kings, but I'll touch on that later. Anyway, so the Clippers are in the playoffs. They'll probably lose to the Warriors in 4 or 5 games. But between the two teams, the Lakers and the Clippers, the Clippers are the better free agency destination. Now, I'm not saying Kyrie Irving's going to go there, or Kevin Durant's going to go there, or Kawhi Leonard is going to go there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the Clippers are the better free agency destination. However, I've heard reports that the Clippers want their own arena. They don't want to share the Staples Center with the Lakers. And do you blame them? I mean, if you're at a Clippers game and you look up, all you see is Lakers stuff. You see the Lakers retired jerseys and the Lakers championship banners. As a Clippers fan, you don't want to see that. So, my thinking is this. I get that the Clippers have a loyal fan base. Or somewhat loyal. Nah, I'm not sure. I'm iffy about that. But anyway. And if you know me, you know I'm a big supporter for bringing the NBA back to the city of Seattle. Because Howard Schultz screwed the city of Seattle. How did you not know that when you sold the Supersonics to an Oklahoma City-based group, that they were going to move the team from Seattle to Oklahoma City? What was going through your goddamn mind? Oh wait, I know, nothing. So, I'm just going to be a little political for a minute. Howard Schultz is running for president. That is why I'm choosing not to vote for him. Because of what he did to Seattle. Anyway, that's not my point. I don't want to be political. Although, quick political thing for a minute. Washington needs to not Washington, the NFL needs to step up and say to Washington, change your logo and name. Seriously. Major League Baseball did it with the Indians. Why won't the Indians did it? I mean, they got rid of Chief Wahoo. I mean, I'm fine with the name Indians, because now they have the Red Sea. I would love to go to the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, because it's here in Cleveland. Unfortunately, I'll be working at an overnight summer camp, so I can't. But hopefully I'll be going to an Indians game on May 4th, against the Seattle Mariners. We'll see about that. But anyway, getting back to my main point. So the Clippers want their own arena. At least that's what I've heard. That they don't want to continue to share an arena, share the Staples Center with the Lakers. So my thing is, move the team to Seattle. I mean, I don't think the city of Los Angeles would be upset about it because, I mean, they have the Lakers. They don't need two NBA teams. And they don't, not only does LA not need two NBA teams, they don't need two NFL teams. Dean Spanos never should have moved the Chargers out of San Diego. As a big-time Chargers fan, and the reason I'm a Chargers fan is because my favorite player of all time, LaDainian Tomlinson, played for them. And he's in the Hall of Fame. But anyway, Dean Spanos never should have moved the Chargers out of San Diego. The city of San Diego should have stepped up to the plate and given the Chargers a new stadium. So I'm upset that they didn't. But, oh, and speaking of stadiums, in case you haven't heard, the Raiders, who were last season was supposed to be their final season in Oakland, and this season they were going to play somewhere else. Well, they're playing in Oakland again at one of the worst stadiums in the NFL and in Major League Baseball. I mean, I know the Oakland A's have talked about moving. So, yeah, to like San Jose or something, but that fell through. But anyway, yeah, so the Nets just surprisingly pulled off a Game 1 victory on the road in Philadelphia. So, are the Nets a real contender to beat the 76ers? No, I don't think so, but it does make the series a lot more interesting. And speaking of making a series interesting, let's go to the NHL. The Blue Jackets are up 2-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the series is now shifting back to Columbus, and in Game 3, the Lightning will not have Nikita Kucherov, because if you watched Game 2, you know that towards the end of the game, when the Blue Jackets were already up 5-1, Kucherov hit a defenseless Marcus Niederbara in the head while Niederbara was down, and the NHL gave him a 1-game suspension. However, I want to get excited about the Blue Jackets. Really, I do. I love that we're up 2-0. I love that we are up 2-0 against the NHL's best team and the President's Trophy winner. However, I saw this movie last year. We went into Washington and beat the Capitals in games 1 and 2. Of course, then the Capitals made a goalie switch, taking out Philip Grubauer and replaced him with Braden Holtby. And then we would go on to lose 4 straight, and the Capitals would go on to win the Stanley Cup. Unfortunately, I hate the Capitals. But, the Lightning obviously aren't going to make a goalie switch. They're not going to take out Andrei Vasilevsky. So, I want to get excited about the Blue Jackets. Really, I do. And I love that we're up 2-0. But I'm just not fully in yet. I'm a diehard Blue Jackets fan. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not going to suddenly jump ship and not be a Blue Jackets fan. That would be stupid. I'm just saying, I'm not fully excited about it yet. If we go up 3-0, then I'll be way more into it. But after what I saw last year, I'm like, yay, we're up 2-0, but let's slow down a little bit. So, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, punch that like button like a UFC fighter. And punch that red button that starts with an S. Yeah. So, until next time, this is Unger to the Max signing off with a salute.